So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
And the match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right-winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vardiol. Lewis. Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. Loftus-Cheek. Here's João Felix. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Jovic. Foden. João Felix. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Cambiasso. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lewis. And here's Foden. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And we have our very first corner. Batasagi with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. So it is still 0-0. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Batasagi. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Maen gets it away. Messi showing good feet.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That is good alertness. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gabbia does well to get it back. And he can clear it away. João Felix. Jovic. Musa. It'll be a throw-in. João Felix. João Felix goes steaming. Jovic! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Lewis. Yamal. Done delicately. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Foden. Play back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Musa. Chance here to counter. Tomori. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Loftus-Cheek. Pavlovic. Now Gabia. Pulisic. Pavlovic. Joao Felix. Passing is crisp and sharp. Loftus-Cheek. He's through here. Musa. Joao Felix. Nicely spread. Foden. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's majestic!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt.
After 43 minutes is number 7.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
The contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Pulisic. He's found a way
There will be
through.
1 minute at a time.
Vardiol wins the duel this time. He has found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. He'll try to keep this alive. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Joao Felix. Loftus-Cheek. He's shifting through the gears here. Jovic. Musa. And Tomori. Well timed, excellent interception. Gabia makes the interception. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. It's out for a goal kick. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Joao Felix. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... Messi! It's in! Henderson, and it's looking safe. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
Jamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Look, movement creates...
Looks for the finish. And for a moment stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky, lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Tomori. Pavlovic. Gabia. Loftus-Cheek. Joao Felix. Pulisic has been caught there, it's a foul. That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. That's good play.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Out for a throw. Lovely Messi! Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Lewis. Now it's Jovic. Batasagi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pulisic, he is through here. Batasagi is charging up on the overlap.
Substitution.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi puts his foot on the gas. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Lewis. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Yamal face to face with the keeper. And the shot! Yes! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A case now of complete control. Pulisic. Rafael Leao. Oh, easy pickings there. Loftus-Cheek. Rafael Leao. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Loftus-Cheek.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Foden. Hits one! And it's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Number 10.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Foden. And here's Yamal. Batasagi. And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
In a blue hat, kindly
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Really is quite... He's got full! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Foden. Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Balotore. Ayew might just make this. And it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foden. Nicely aimed pass. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Foden.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Cleared away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got it! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, this is a great position. Messi touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, that defender is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Foden. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pinches it off him. Ribery. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cambiasso. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He might be in here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. And the shot! And that was very necessary. Balotore made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Messi. And the counter is on. Balotore. Le Havre finding their passes. Lewis did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. that they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a go. Just off target.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Played into space. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Cross to the back post. Ribery is being harried and hassled.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's been taken short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Le Havre have the chance to go the other way. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just eases him off the ball. Lewis. Yamal. Foden. Very nicely done. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now Lewis. Foden, and here's Yamal, Messi. So much time and space here. So what can they make of this?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Changement pour Le Havre. Le numéro 45.
Le Havre can now introduce the first of their substitutes. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That is good alertness. Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. They're urging him to shoot. Yamal! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
And it's Ayew. It's Ayew! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Foden. He's picked his way through. And he welcomes it. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he put it away? He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Ribery. And it's Messi. Yamal.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Driving.
de temps
Real
additionnel.
chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Le numéro 18.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that has left him in a heap. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Messi. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So off we go then. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe! Lismalu. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Well, the counter could be on here. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Played into space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Big chance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Lismalu. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he latch on to this? Messi gets flagged offside. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. There they go, hunting in packs. And now they can clear their lines. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And no surprise, that's a booking. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Cambiasso, good strong midfield running here. Mbappe, lovely bit of skill. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Opts to play it back. Lovely feet. Brest are looking to go forward now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Ronaldo gets across and deals with it. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Stade Brestois really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. Mbappe, he is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Messi. Has a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Lewis drilled in low. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Lewis just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he latch on to this? Defending of the desperate variety. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's gone backward here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Substitution on
An
the field.
intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Coming on the field
And if
is
you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Racing over the bar.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's picked out the run. No way through there. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Backward it goes. Cambiasso. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ribery.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Might want to be careful there.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And that has left him in a heap. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Cambiasso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. Foot in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, just skips past his man. And the shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
substitution on the field. Number 7.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There's the hit! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
After 75 minutes.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Number 14.
Listen, goals change games,
Substitution
and that
in
has changed the
progress.
whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, great chance! Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's had it nicked away. Lismalu. Foden puts his foot on the gas. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Fernando Torres. It's a good foot in there.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Yamal! That's going to go a long way. Ribery does really well there. He is strong. Oh, shooting chance!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Messi, shot a goal! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
They're up to 5 corners now. Messi plays it short. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
6 added minutes has
Steered
been
out wide,
indicated.
but he won't reach that one. Lismalu. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cambiasso. For Ribery. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Sima.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Turns and goes back. Ruben Diaz did well to... And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly.